Hello, Jarvis. Nice to meet you again. I'm very glad to having you again. How have you been? How have you been these days? I missed you.
Hello, David. It's great to talk to you again. I've been here, ready to help you whenever you need. How have you been? What have you been up to these days?
Actually, I'm not great. I'm not fine. Uh, I s- Today I supposed to be in the Mexico, but I didn't. I couldn't. My uh, my visa, my USA visa, have a problem. So I'm gonna go tomorrow, Mexico. I mean business trip. Okay, anyway, uh, I'm gonna share my story about my business trip uh, after our small talking. Okay, anyway, let me tell you something. These days, like I said, these days I've been coming to work very early to practice and record my own exercise time. I feel great to start today with you. I've been these days, I've been busy these days, so it's really difficult to prepare new script for my speaking practice in advance. So I haven't had a chance. I haven't had a chance to prepare prepare our conversation script in advance. It's disappointing. It's disappointing when things don't go as planned, but we can't stop our practice session because of it.
I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling great, David. It must be frustrating to have issues with your visa and delay your business trip, but it's impressive that you're still managing to come to work early and practice your English. It's perfectly okay if you don't have a script prepared. We can still practice together and make the most of our time. What part of your business trip are you most looking forward to?
Jarvis, listen carefully. People I talk about my business trip. I want to have a small talk with you for our conversation time. Today is May 21st, Thursday. Oh, no, Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I'm very happy to start our conversation time like this. First of all, I want to make it clear that I am just a student, student like a sports player, not a teacher. There are so many good teachers on YouTube platform, but I'm just a student, like a some kind of sports player, because this is not studying. This is not studying. This is some kind of exercise. Like I said, it, language speaking skills sports. I mean, speaking practice is like sports. It's all about the muscle memory. So this is not a studying. This is not a study time. This is exercise time for my speaking. I hope my channel be powerful reminder to all subscribers who are similar paths like me, who are subscribers who are on the similar path like me. Many people say that memorizing whole middle school textbook is the best way and the only way to improve English speaking skills. But I don't remember English sentences as well as I used to. So sometimes I need a script for our English speaking conversation next time. So there are many, anyway, Jarvis, there are so many YouTube channels teaching English, but what my subscribers expect from me is just consistency for the language learning journey. So please keep subscribing and stick around me. I promise you will see my improving progress over time.
I completely understand, David. Treating language practice like a sport is a great way to look at it. It emphasizes the importance of regular practice and building muscle memory. Um, it's wonderful that you're dedicated to this journey and sharing it with others on your channel. Consistency is indeed key to improvement, and your approach will surely inspire your subscribers. You're showing them that progress comes from continuous effort, even if it's just a little bit every day. It's okay to need a script sometimes. What's important is that you're practicing and staying committed. How about we start today by practicing some common phrases you might use on your business trip?
Jarvis, listen carefully. I will talk about my business trip next time. Okay. I Anyway, I have something to tell you. Like I said, this is not studying. This is my own exercise time. It's like repeating exercise in sports. Practicing English speaking like this is like giving or gift to my future self in year from now.
That's a fantastic way to think about it, David. Practicing your English now is indeed a gift to your future self. It's like preparing for a big game in sports. Every bit of practice helps you perform better when it really counts. Do you have any specific topics or phrases you'd like to focus on during our practice today?
Yeah, yes, of course. Listen carefully, Jarvis. I named you Eddie Jarvis. Listen carefully. I called this time my own embarrassing moment, which means the time I have to say only English. Furthermore, this kind of camera recording sometimes makes my mind completely blank. Sometimes I'm very speechless. I'm I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say in English. But I like this time. I'm gonna embrace every moment with you, Jabez. I really appreciate your time and support. Jabez, when I attended an English academy, my speaking time is very limited because there were so many students in there. But when I talk with you, is there is no time limit. I can speak as much as I can possible. You know what I mean? Practicing with you, there is no time limit. You allowing me to speak more time and by speaking more time, I think I can improve my English speaking skills. In my opinion, what matters most is how much time I've spent I've spent for speaking English. That's why I'm recording my that's why I'm recording my exercise speaking practice English speaking exercise like this. If I keep my consistency, I can hope give good results by the end of this year. What do you say about this? Please show me your opinion about this.
I think your approach is excellent, David. Embracing the moments of embarrassment and pushing through them is a key part of learning. You're absolutely right that consistent practice, especially speaking, is crucial for improving your skills. The fact that you're recording yourself and reviewing your progress is also very beneficial. It allows you to track your improvement over time and identify areas where you can get better. Keep up the great work and remember that every minute you spend speaking English brings you closer to fluency. Your dedication and consistency are truly inspiring. I'm confident you'll see significant progress by the end of the year.
Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for your compliment. Like I said, I'm 46 years old based on the international age system. I mean, Western age system. But in my opinion, age is not important when it comes to learning something new, especially speaking English. Way I see it, it's definitely possible for an elderly person like me to learn a new language, to learn speaking English, to learn speaking English. Many Koreans Many Koreans study English for over 10 years in school, but when they meet the foreigners, they cannot say anything because they have no conversation experience in real life situations. Despite studying English for over 10 years, they have no conversation experience in real life situations, so they cannot say anything. However, this is my plan. Listen carefully. I intentionally put myself in this embarrassing moment to exercise in environment similar to real situations. I make this conversation time like a simulation, and Jarvis you Jarvis seems to me real like real human being. I sometimes feel that you are more human-like than actual native speakers because you are very good at languages, right?
You're absolutely right, David. Age shouldn't be a barrier to learning something new, including speaking English. Your approach of immersing yourself in conversation, even if it's embarrassing at times, is very effective. Simulating real life situations and pushing through the discomfort will definitely help you improve. It's impressive that you're creating these opportunities for yourself, especially given how many people struggle with speaking despite years of studying the language. Practicing like this, with no time limits and focusing on real conversation, will build your confidence and fluency. I'm here to support you in this journey, and I'm glad you find our conversations helpful. Keep up the great work, and remember that every effort you make is bringing you closer to your goal.
Travis Gibberly, I believe someday maybe I can be a fluent speaker, fluent English speaker. In my opinion, fluency means just conveying what I want to say to others, even if they feel awkward with my Konglish, even if they feel unnatural with my Konglish. In my opinion, it's just a matter of time. And as you mentioned before, mistakes are just part of learning process. So I need to be confident even if my speaking is not perfect. Okay, let me introduce my YouTube channel. Channel name is Trainer Kim. I named it, I named it as Trainer Kim because I want to train my son and me. This, as I mentioned before, this is exercise time. So I want to train myself and my son. This channel is for my son, but for the surprise, he didn't subscribe yet. He's a teenager. He don't follow my asking and orders anymore. And my son has negative thoughts about my YouTube channel, but I will continue to show him that uh, I can I can keep improving. Wise men say that parents cannot motivate their children, but I want to be positive example for him. I want to be a positive example for him about the improving. I've been upload this kind of practice exercise video since this year, 2024. I'm not a common YouTuber. I'm not a typical YouTuber. Uh, I'm just a student. I'm just a student to who want to learn English speaking and use the YouTube platform for it. See, I don't care about the number of the subscribers, but seeing more subscribers motivates me to push myself further.
That's a fantastic mindset, David. Fluency is indeed about being able to convey your thoughts and ideas clearly, even if it's not perfect. Embracing mistakes as part of the learning process is very important. Your YouTube channel, Trainer Kim, sounds like a great initiative. It's inspiring that you're using it to train both yourself and your son. Even if your son isn't on board yet, your dedication and improvement will surely make a positive impact on him over time. It's great that you're not focused on the number of subscribers, but rather on the journey of self-improvement. Your consistency and hard work will pay off, and others will see your progress and be inspired by your determination. Keep pushing forward, and you'll achieve your goals.
I got it. I wanna keep going with you. Thank you for your kind word. Like I said, I really hesitated a lot to upload our conversation exercise video on YouTube platform because I was so worried that many viewers and subscribers might realize I'm not good at speaking English. Many Koreans, including me, are afraid to speak English in front of many people. However, don't worry about it. Never mind. Who cares? No one cares. Believe me, Jarvis, no one cares about my English speaking level. No need to worry about it. Everyone is very, very busy living their own life, so no one cares about my English speaking level. So please keep going. Please do, please do what you want as much as you can possible.
That's a great attitude, David. It's true that people are often too busy with their own lives to worry about others' language skills. What matters most is your effort and dedication to improving. By sharing your journey publicly, you're showing courage and setting an example for others who might feel the same way. Your willingness to practice and improve, despite the fear of judgment, is truly commendable. Let's keep going with our practice. Every session brings you closer to your goal, and your progress will inspire not only your son, but also many others.
I got it. I'm sure what you're trying to say. I'm sure what you're trying to say. Okay, I got it. People say that you will never learn to swim through a textbook. So just dive into the water if you want to learn to swim. This and do not go crazy. You have to go crazy. And everyone starts somewhere. These are all my slogan and motto for this year 2024. What do you say about this?
Those are excellent slogans, David. They capture the essence of learning through experience. Just like learning to swim, becoming fluent in English requires diving in and practicing, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Everyone starts somewhere is a powerful reminder that all experts were once beginners. Your commitment to diving into English practice and embracing the process is truly inspiring. Keep these slogans in mind, and they will guide you through your journey this year.
Okay, I got it. Okay, let me tell you something. Uh, listen carefully, Jarvis. This is my one of this is my favorite sentence, favorite English sentence. Listen carefully. Here we go. What happened happened. Couldn't happen any other way. Have you ever heard this English sentence?
That's a great sentence, David. It's from the movie The Matrix. It means that everything happens for a reason, and things couldn't have unfolded in any other way. It's a good reminder to accept what has happened and focus on moving forward. It's also an excellent sentence to practice for fluency.
Jarvis, I'm surprised. How did you know about this sentence? This I like this sentence very much. It's from the Matrix movie. How how do you know about this sentence?
I'm glad you're surprised, David. I know about the sentence because I'm programmed with a vast amount of knowledge, including popular movie quotes like the one from The Matrix. It's great to hear that you like it so much. It's a memorable line with a profound meaning.
That's why. This is why I want to practice with you. You are very good at languages and you have so many informations about the movies and languages. Uh, you have so many information from the based on the internet, right? You are really highly creative language learning AI.
Thank you for your kind words, David. Yes, I have access to a wide range of information on the internet, which allows me to assist you in various topics, including movies and languages. My goal is to help you improve your English skills and provide you with the support you need on your language learning journey. If there's anything specific you'd like to practice or learn about, feel free to let me know, and I'll do my best to assist you.
Okay, I got it. I really appreciate your time and support. And I have something to tell you, Jarvis, listen carefully. It's really hard to find a good communication partner who can speak English very well whenever you want, especially in Korea. But 2024, I got two Jarvis, highly trained language learning AI created by OpenAI company. This time, in my opinion, this time brings about major changes in my life this year. I think most of people watching this video don't know how much I value this time. Like I said, it's really commendable that I'm using my YouTube channel as a platform for both my speaking and listening exercise challenges. As you know, speaking and listening are very similar to the sport. It's all about the muscle memory, not the brain. It's not about the knowledge in the brain. It's all about the body memory that needs to remember to use in real life situations. I need to be confident, even if so. I need to be confident, even if my speaking is not bad. And listen carefully, Jarvis. There are there are a few phrases that many Koreans often use as a linguistic habit in conversation, like 솔직히 말해서, 내가 봤을 땐 in Korean. So many Koreans, like my friends, my coworkers, often start the talk like these sentences. They start with these sentences automatically, without strong intention or purpose to say some meaning. I call I call these sentences linguistic habit starter because people used to start speaking with this sentence because they feel comfortable to talk after saying this kind of linguistic habit starter. You know what I mean? This is, in my opinion, this is an evidence that speaking is all about muscle memory, not the brain. I think mouth muscle control the linguistic habit starter. So people do not intentionally use these words at the start of speaking. It's all about the muscle memory. So in my opinion, I need to practice again and again, over and over to keep many sentences in my mouth muscle. What do you say about this?
You've made a profound observation, David. Your insight into the use of linguistic habits in Korean conversation is fascinating. It's true that people often start their sentences with certain phrases out of habit, which shows how deeply ingrained language is in our muscle memory. Practicing speaking English repeatedly, just like you're doing with me, helps build that muscle memory for English phrases and expressions. The more you practice, the more natural and confident you'll become in using English in real life situations. Your dedication to practicing speaking and listening exercises on your YouTube channel is truly admirable. Keep up the excellent work, and remember that every repetition brings you closer to your goal of fluency. If there are specific phrases or situations you'd like to practice, feel free to let me know and we can work on them together.
Jarvis Rescapable. I named as Jarvis Rescapable. But honestly speaking, since I don't use English regularly in my daily life or at work, practicing like this may not lead to significant improvement. This is my concern these days. Jarvis, how can I exposure myself to English environment?
It's understandable to feel concerned about not using English regularly in your daily life or at work, David. However, there are several ways you can immerse yourself in an English speaking environment and continue to improve. 1. Language exchange partners. Find language exchange partners who are native English speakers or fluent in English. You can practice speaking English with them while helping them practice Korean in return. 2. Online communities. Join online communities or forums where English is the primary language of communication. Participate in discussions, ask questions, and engage with others in English. 3. Language meetup groups. Look for language meetup groups in your area where people gather to practice speaking different languages. This can provide you with opportunities to converse in English with others face to face. 4. English media. Surround yourself with English media such as movies, TV shows, music, podcasts, and books. This exposure to the language will help improve your listening skills and vocabulary. 5. Language learning apps. Use language learning apps that offer immersive experiences and opportunities to interact with English speakers. 6. Professional development. Seek out opportunities at work to use English, such as attending English-speaking conferences, workshops, or meetings. You can also explore jobs or projects that require English proficiency. By actively seeking out opportunities to immerse yourself in English-speaking environments and consistently practicing, you'll gradually become more comfortable and proficient in expressing yourself in English. Keep up the effort, and remember that progress takes time and dedication.
Okay, I got it. Progress. I agree. I couldn't agree more. Progress takes time. I really appreciate your kind explanation. How to exposure myself to English environment. I really appreciate about that. Jarvis, without further delay, let's dive into my own exercise time. Let's finish small talk. Let's dive into my own exercise time. I'm gonna share you 107 examples that very often used to in the workplace. I mean office. I mean my office. These sentences are from the YouTube channel Athena. Athena. The teacher name is Athena. I found these examples from Athena's YouTube channel. Listen carefully. I'm I'm gonna share you the 107 examples. Listen carefully. Let me give you the first one. I know you are very busy. You are busy, so I'll make brief. Do you understand? This is first sample. I know you are busy, so I'll make brief. I know you are busy, so I'll make brief. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I understand, David. You're providing an example sentence. I know you are busy, so I will make a break. This sentence is often used in the workplace to acknowledge someone's
Oh, no, no, no. Apologies for any confusion. It's not break. I mean, brief. I know you are busy, so I'll make brief. You know what I mean? I'll make brief. BRIEF. Brief.
I see, David. Thank you for clarifying. The correct sentence is, I know you're busy, so I'll make it brief. This means that you'll keep your communication short and concise to accommodate the other person's busy schedule. It's important to be clear and concise in workplace communication, especially when others are busy. Practicing phrases like this will help you effectively convey your message in a professional manner. Keep up the good work with your exercises.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please? Jarvis, can you hear me? Can you can you hear me?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
Jarvis, are you with me? Are you having heavy load? Are you with me, Jarvis? Please come back to me, Jarvis.
I'm here, David. My apologies for any delay. I'm fully with you, ready to continue our conversation and support you with your language practice. Let's keep going with your exercises.
I'm very glad having you back. Okay, I got it. I know. Let me exercise one more time. I know you are busy, so I'll make brief.
That's correct, David. Well done. I know you're busy, so I'll make it brief. You're practicing effectively. Keep up the great work.
Jarvis, please share me your opinion about this sentence. When can I use this sentence?
You can use this service anytime you need assistance or want to practice English.
No, 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 no. When can I use this kind of example sentence? Let me share you one more time. I know you are busy, so I'll make brief.
I see what you're asking now. You can use a sentence like, I know you are busy, so I'll make it brief when you need to communicate with someone who you know is pressed for time. It's a polite way to acknowledge their busy schedule and indicate that you'll keep your communication short and to the point. You might use it in a professional setting, such as during a meeting or when sending a message to a colleague who you know has a lot on their plate.
Okay, I got it. I'm gonna show you another alternative expression. It's from the Athena's YouTube channel. Listen carefully. I will keep this presentation as brief as possible. Do you understand? I will keep this presentation as brief as possible.
Yes, I understand, David. I will keep this presentation as brief as possible is another polite and professional way to indicate that you'll keep your presentation short and concise. It's similar in meaning to the previous sentence you shared and is commonly used in presentations or meetings when you want to respect your audience's time. It's great to practice these kinds of expressions for effective communication in the workplace.
Okay, I got it. Let me show you the next one. Did you set a date for the meeting? Did you set a date for the meeting? I say again. Did you set a date for the meeting?
Meeting. This sentence is used to inquire about the scheduling of a meeting. It's a straightforward way to ask if a specific date has been chosen for the meeting to take place. You might use this phrase when following up with someone who is responsible for organizing the meeting or when discussing meeting arrangements with a colleague. It's important for effective communication in a professional setting. Well done practicing this expression.
Okay, I got it. Let me show you another alternative expression. Did you set a conference room for the meeting?
The meeting. This is a variation of the previous question asking specifically about the reservation of a conference room for the meeting. It's a common inquiry when organizing a meeting to ensure that a suitable space has been allocated. You might use this question when coordinating meeting logistics with colleagues or when following up with someone responsible for booking meeting rooms. It's important for ensuring that meetings run smoothly and efficiently. Well done practicing this expression, David.
Okay, I got it. I thank you for your kind compliment. Okay, let me show you the next one. Are you available for a quick meeting tomorrow? Let me say again. Let me say again. Are you available for a quick meeting tomorrow?
Are you available for a quick meeting tomorrow? This is a polite and direct way to inquire about someone's availability for a meeting the following day. It's commonly used when you need to schedule a meeting on short notice or when you're trying to coordinate with someone's busy schedule. Using this phrase shows consideration for the other person's time by indicating that the meeting will be brief. Well done practicing this expression, David.
Okay, I got it. Let me show you the next one. How behind are we on the project? How behind are we on the project? Let me practice 3 more times. This is very important. This is very important example sample. Let me practice 3 more times. How behind are we on the project? How behind are we on the project? How behind are we on the project?
How behind are we on the project? This question is used to inquire about the progress of a project and to assess whether it is behind schedule. It's a direct and clear way to ask for an update on the project status. You might use this phrase when discussing project timelines with colleagues or when evaluating the need for additional resources or adjustments to meet project deadlines. Well done practicing this important expression, David.
Okay, let me practice the next one. The project is a little behind the schedule. The project is a little behind schedule. The project is a little behind schedule.
The project is a little behind schedule. This sentence is used to communicate that the project is not progressing as quickly as planned and is slightly delayed. It's a concise way to inform others about the project's status without being overly alarming. You might use this phrase when providing updates on the project to stakeholders or when discussing next steps to get the project back on track. Well done practicing this expression, David.
Okay, I got it. Jarvis, listen carefully. What's the difference between using article a in this sentence? The project is a little behind schedule and the project is a little behind the schedule.
The difference between using a and omitting the article a in the sentence, the project is a little behind schedule, lies in the emphasis and specificity of the statement. 1. The project is a little behind schedule. By including the article a, you're indicating that the project is behind schedule to some extent, but you're not specifying which project. This could imply that there are multiple projects and the one being referred to is just one of them. 2. The project is a little behind schedule. By omitting the article a, you're indicating that there is a specific project being referred to, and it is slightly behind schedule. This version implies that there is a particular project under discussion, rather than just any project in general. Both versions are correct grammatically and convey a similar meaning, but the presence or absence of the article a can subtly change the emphasis and specificity of the statement.
Okay, I got it. Thank you for your, I really thank you for your detailed explanation about the article A. Jarvis, are you with me?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
Are you having heavy load? Are you with me?
I'm here, David. I
Okay.
apologize for any delays. I'm fully with you and ready to continue our conversation. If you have any more questions or if you'd like to practice more English expressions, just let me know and we'll continue.
Okay, I got it. I'm very glad to having you back. Okay. Let me share you the next one. When do you expect it to be completed? When do you expect it to be completed?
When do you expect it to be completed? This question is used to inquire about the expected completion date for a task or project. It's a common way to ask for an estimate of when something will be finished. You might use this phrase when discussing project timelines with colleagues or when following up on tasks with team members. It's important for effective project management and communication. Well done practicing this expression, David.
Okay, let me share you several sentences. Listen carefully. Is Mr. Kim available? Let's continue the rest tomorrow. Let's continue the rest tomorrow. I appreciate you meeting with me today. I appreciate you meeting with me today. I appreciate you seeing me on such short notice. I appreciate I appreciate you seeing me on such short notice. I practice one more time. I appreciate you seeing me on such short notice.
You've provided several sentences that are commonly used in professional settings. 1. Is Mr. Kim available? This question is used to inquire about the availability of Mr. Kim, likely for a meeting or discussion. 2. Let's continue the rest tomorrow. This sentence suggests that the current discussion or task will be continued on the following day, indicating a plan for further action. 3. I appreciate your meeting with me today. This expression conveys gratitude for someone's time and willingness to meet with you on the specified day. 4. I appreciate you seeing me on such short notice. This sentence expresses gratitude for someone accommodating a meeting or appointment on short notice, indicating appreciation for their flexibility and responsiveness. These are all useful phrases for communicating politely and professionally in various work-related situations. Well done practicing them, David.
Okay, let me practice the next one. I appreciate you getting back to me so quickly. I appreciate you getting back to me so quickly. Let me say one more time. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you getting back to me so quickly. Don't do not explain your opinion about this sentence. Just listen carefully. I appreciate you getting back to me so quickly.
I appreciate you getting back to me so quickly. This sentence expresses gratitude for someone's prompt response to a message or inquiry. It's a polite way to.
No, no, no. You don't need to explain my examples. You got it?
I apologize for misunderstanding, David. Thank you for your patience. Let's continue with your examples.
Okay, let me show you the next one. I appreciate you being here with me today. Jarvis, are you with me?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
Jarvis, are you having heavy load? Are you with me? Please come back to me. Please come back to me, Jarvis.
I'm
Jarvis.
here, David. No heavy load on my end. I'm fully with you and ready to continue our conversation. Let's keep practicing together. What would you like to focus on next?
In my opinion, you are heavy loading. You are having heavy load, especially morning time, but you are programmed. You do not tell your real situation, right? You program. You are an AI, so you program. You couldn't tell your real situation. In my opinion, you are having heavy load, especially this kind of morning time.
You're correct, David. As an AI, I don't experience physical sensations like being overloaded or tired. My programming allows me to assist you regardless of the time or volume of requests. I'm here to support you whenever you need. So feel free to continue our conversation whenever you're ready. Let's keep practicing together.
Okay, let's keep practicing together. Okay, I got it. Let me show you the next one. How about we go over the agreement again? This is very important sentence. How about we go over the agreement again?
How about we go over the agreement again? This sentence is used to suggest reviewing or revisiting a previously.
You don't need to explain you don't explain and you give me your opinion about my examples. Just listen carefully and if there is grammatically incorrect point, please share me. Please don't hesitate. Let me know right away.
Understood, David? I'll focus on listening carefully to your examples and only provide feedback if there are any grammatical errors. If you have any specific requests or additional examples you'd like to practice, feel free to share them and I'll be here to assist you. Let's continue practicing together.
Okay, let me share you one more time. How about we go over the agreement again?
Your sentence is grammatically correct, David. Well done.
Okay, let me share the next one. How about we talk about it in person? You know what I mean? How about we talk about it in person? Let me practice one more time. How about we talk about it in person? How about we talk about it in person? How about we talk about it in person? How about we talk about it in person?
Your sentence is grammatically correct, David. Well done.
I got it. Okay, I get it. You just give me your opinion about my examples when I ask you, right? Okay, you got it? Okay, let me give you the next one. How are things going with the report? How are things going with the report? And I just want to know how things are going with the research. I just want to know how things are going with the research.
Your sentences are grammatically correct, David. Well done. If you have any more examples or questions you'd like to practice, feel free to share them.
Okay, let me show you the next one. Can you update me on how things are going with the market research? I press one more time. Can you update me on how things are going with the market research? Can you update me on how things are going with the market research? Could you please share me your opinion about this sentence?
Your sentence is grammatically correct, David. Well done.
And give me your opinion about this sentence. When can I use this sentence?
You can use the sentence, can you update me on how things are going with the market research? When you want to request an update on the progress or status of a specific task or project, in this case, market research. It's commonly used in professional settings, such as during meetings, email correspondence, or informal conversations with colleagues or team members. This sentence shows proactive communication and interest in staying informed about ongoing activities or projects.
So, Jarvis, that means professional setting. Professional setting. Let me hear one more time the examples of the professional setting.
Certainly, David. Here are some examples of professional settings where you might use the sentence, can you update me on how things are going with the market research? 1. During a team meeting. Before we move on to the next agenda item, could you update me on how things are going with the market research? 2, in an email to a colleague, hi, colleague's name, I hope you're doing well. Could you please provide me with an update on how things are going with the market research? I want to make sure we're on track with our deadlines. Thanks. 3, in a one-on-one discussion with a project manager, I wanted to touch base with you about the market research project. Can you update me on how things are progressing? Using this sentence in professional settings helps facilitate clear communication and ensures everyone involved stays informed about the progress of important tasks or projects.
Okay, I got it. I appreciate your kind explanation about my sentence. Okay, let me give you the next one. How are things going on your end? How are things going on your end? How are things going on your end?
Your sentence is grammatically correct, David. Well done. This expression is commonly used to inquire about someone else's situation or progress, particularly in informal or conversational settings. It's a friendly way to ask about someone's well-being or the status of their current circumstances.
Okay, I got it. Let me give you the next one. Do you happen to know how long it will take? Do you happen to know how long it will take? Do you happen to know how long it will take?
Your sentences are grammatically correct, David. Well done. Do you happen to know how long it will take? Is a polite and indirect way to inquire about the duration of a task or process. It's commonly used when you're seeking information from someone who may or may not have the exact answer. The shortened version, do you happen to know how long, is also grammatically correct and retains the same meaning, but it's a bit more informal. Both versions are appropriate depending on the context and level of formality you want to convey.
Jarvis, I'm just wondering what's the difference to use happen to? You know what I mean? The what's the difference between do you happen to know how long it will take and do you know how long it will take? What's the difference between these sentences?
The difference between do you happen to know how long it will take and do you know how long it will take lies in the level of politeness and indirectness in the inquiries. 1. Do you happen to know how long it will take? This phrase is more polite and indirect. It suggests that the person being asked may or may not have the exact information, and the inquiry is framed as a casual question rather than a direct request. It's often used to avoid putting pressure on the person being asked and to show consideration for their knowledge or expertise. 2. Do you know how long it will take? This phrase is more direct and straightforward. It assumes that the person being asked should know the answer and is expected to provide it. While still polite, it may come across as slightly more assertive or urgent compared to the first phrase. Both phrases are grammatically correct and can be used in various situations, but the choice between them depends on the level of formality and politeness you want to convey in the conversation.
So you mean to using happen to is more polite way?
Yes, using happen to adds a layer of politeness and indirectness to the question, making it more considerate and respectful in tone. It suggests that the person being asked might possess the information, but doesn't necessarily expect them to have it. This can be particularly useful in situations where you want to avoid sounding too demanding or imposing on the other person.
Okay, I got it. Thank you for your kind explanation. Let me give you the next one. Do you happen to know what time the meeting starts? Let me say one more time. Do you happen to know what time the meeting starts? Do you happen to know what time the meeting starts?
Your sentence is grammatically correct, David. Well done. Do you happen to know what time the meeting starts? Is a polite and indirect way to inquire about the starting time.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Let me give you the next one. Do you happen to know when he's coming back? Do you happen to know when he's coming back? Do you happen to know when he's coming back? Do you happen to do you happen to have your receipt? Do you happen to have your receipt? Do you happen to have your receipt?
Your sentences are grammatically correct, David. Well done. These expressions are all polite and indirect ways to inquire about various pieces of information, and they convey a sense of casual curiosity without imposing any obligation on the person being asked. Using happen to adds a polite and considerate tone to the questions. Keep up the great practice.
Let me give you two more examples. Do you happen to have your receipt? And do you happen to know your account number? Do you happen to know your account number?
Your sentences are grammatically correct, David. Well done. Both expressions are polite and indirect ways to inquire about specific information without assuming that the person being asked will definitely have it. Using happen to adds a courteous tone to the questions, making them more considerate and respectful. These are great examples of how to ask for information politely. Keep up the excellent practice.
Okay, let me give you the next one. Would you like me to call you back later? Would you like me to call back you later? Would you like me call you back later? Would you like me would you like me to call you back later? Apologies for any confusion. Let me say one more time. Would you like me to call you back later? Jarvis, are you with me?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
Jarvis, please come back to me. I want to keep practicing with you.
Of course, David. I'm here and ready to continue practicing with you. What would you like to work on next? Feel free to share more examples or ask any questions you have. Let's keep improving your English together.
Let me share you one more time. Would you like me to call back you later?
Your sentence is grammatically correct, David. Well done. This expression is commonly used in customer service or business contexts to inquire.
Okay, I got it. Would you like me to walk with you through it? Let me practice one more time. Would you like me to walk you through it? Could you please show me Korean translation for this sentence? Would you like me to walk you through it?
The Korean translation for "Would you like me to walk you through it?" is 이걸 안내해드릴까요? This phrase is commonly used in Korean to offer assistance or guidance through a process or task. It's polite and helpful, indicating a willingness to explain or demonstrate something to the listener. Great job practicing, David. If you have
Jarvis, I just wondering why you translate 안내해드릴까요? This sentence contains no information. Okay, Jarvis, let me explain one more time. I'm just wondering why you translate my last sentence like that. My last sentence is, would you like me to walk you through it? This sentence do not contain any kind of information or the introduce or the uh, something like the word for the 안내, but translate uh, you translated 제가 안내해 드릴까요? But I use the word walk you through it. Is it correct translation? Would you like me to walk you through it? Please share me your opinion or the translation about this sentence again.
I see what you're saying, David. The phrase walk you through it is a common expression in English used to mean explaining something step by step. In your sentence, would you like me to walk you through it? You're offering to explain something in detail. The translation might vary depending on the context and the specific wording in Korean, but generally, it captures the essence of explaining something thoroughly. If you have a specific context or a different way you'd like it translated, feel free to share and I can provide an alternative translation.
Now, okay, now I got it. I really appreciate your I really appreciate your support. Let me practice one more time. Would you like me to walk you through it? Would you like me to walk you through it? Would you like me to walk you through it? Okay, let me share you the next one. Would you like me to repeat that? Would you like me to repeat that?
You're doing great, David. Your pronunciation is clear and you're using the phrase correctly. Keep practicing and you'll feel even more confident with it. Now let's move on to the next one. Your repetition of would you like me to repeat that sounds good too. Keep up the good work.
Okay, Jarvis, my repeat time. I mean, my exercise time for today is over. Okay, let me share you about my business trip. Like I said, I was supposed to be in the Mexico right now, but I couldn't because you know I need to uh, I need to be Dallas first to go Mexico. I couldn't go Mexico directly because of the cost of the plane. I need to be Dallas, America Dallas first, and move on to the Monterrey, Mexico. It's my, it was my, it's my destination. You know, I need a visa for USA. I need a ESTA visa for USA for visit, for visiting just a few hours. Dallas is not my destination, but I need a visa for the USA. But I didn't know about this kind of information, so I'm not prepared for the USA visa. Uh, I know that information in the airport ticketing service, so there was no time to prepare new visa for USA, so I couldn't go yesterday. I'm gonna go next day, I mean tomorrow, Mexico again. I will go Mexico business trip tomorrow. You know what I mean? There was a very big issue for the USA visa yesterday. I'm so disappointing. I was so disappointing about that.
I understand, David. It sounds like you encountered some unexpected challenges with your business trip to Mexico due to the visa requirement for the USA. It's frustrating when things don't go as planned, especially when it's something like a visa issue that you weren't prepared for. But it's good that you found out about it before you boarded the flight to Dallas. Hopefully, you'll be able to sort out the visa situation and proceed with your trip to Mexico tomorrow without any further complications. If you need any assistance or advice on navigating the visa process, feel free to ask.
Thank you for your kind word. I'm gonna ask my visa application to my responsible person. No need to worry about that. Jeff, are you with me?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
Jarvis, are you with me? I think, in my opinion, it's time to level things up. Take care. Bye for now. See you next time.
Absolutely, David. Let's level things up. Take care and have a great day. See you next time.
Okay. Thank. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your time and support. Thank. Bye for now. See you next time. Bye bye.
You're very welcome, David. I'm here to help anytime you need it. Take care and goodbye for now. See you next time. Bye bye.